What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Broke Boys. I'm Martin.
I'm DJ.
And today we got a special guest, a rock band group, correct?
Yes.
Please introduce yourself to everybody that's listening and everybody that's watching.
My name is Casey, and I'm from Vaughn's Island.
And this is all your guys' crew, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So like I was telling you earlier, I'm gonna do interview one by one. Casey, thank you for reaching out to me. I appreciate it. We were talking a little bit briefly, just that you found my page because you like doing community outreach. It means a lot to me that you did reach out. So please tell everybody that's listening, where are you from? Where's your whole band from?
For the most part, we're all from the San Gabriel Valley in California. I'm from Arcadia, but we have other members. One also from Arcadia, one from Monterey Park, one from Mount Ambra. So we're all just kind of like within 20, 30 minutes of each other. So it kind of works out pretty well.
Okay, so how'd you guys meet one another?
Community college.
Really?
Yeah. I would put up like posters up at school and just kind of like looking for band members and like, these are my inspirations and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's tight. That's beautiful to hear. What got you into wanting to start your own band?
It's just kind of like, it's always just been my dream. And it's also kind of like the only thing I'm really that good at. But yeah, I used to watch like YouTube videos of bands like all the time, like growing up. And it was kind of like, I want to be on a stage like that.
Right.
It's just like, and be able to do it for a living. It just sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite band growing up?
Like Nirvana.
Nirvana. Okay.
That was a big one for me.
Is that like a huge inspiration for the kind of music you guys make now?
A little, maybe in the more beginning,
Okay.
but you know, like as you kind of progress, you kind of have to have like one thing that you do.
Right. That sets you apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say your actual genre of music is?
Alternative punk is kind of what we've been going with, but we have like elements of like groove or hardcore. It's just kind of like, we're not really trying to make one genre.
Right.
We're just like kind of making music and putting our own spin on it, you know?
Okay. Word. Respect it. That's pretty cool seeing so many different talents from different areas being able to come together as a group. And I mean, now look at you guys. You guys are touring. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any place that you want to perform at?
Well, there are places back home, like we have like our bigger venues that like the way bigger bands play, like the Echo,
Yeah.
or maybe like the Fox Theater,
Right.
Hollywood Palladium,
Okay.
stuff like that. But you know, we played in almost every like California major city,
Okay.
and then we've played in Phoenix, and on this tour we just came from Reno too.
Dang. So you guys have been touching a good amount of the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I
Word.
were to go anywhere, we've never played in like Seattle, so I definitely want to go there. Chicago sounds amazing.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Or like I've never been to New York either, so I'd really want to make a trip out of that. So
That's tight. That's tight. And touring, is it easy to get into? How was the process?
no,
It was hard.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of like take into account like you can reach out like to the promoters and stuff, like local promoters.
Right.
And they help out a lot. Like they're great. But you know, like when you don't have a promoter, or even when you do have a promoter and you have to like find the talent,
Right.
like all the bands, which one bring an audience, which ones don't. You just kind of have to know. And it's a lot of research and a lot of like outside world experience,
Right.
you know? Like you never know if you're like, my AC broke and I had to fix it today.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's just random stuff like that.
Right.
What was it like performing at your first venue? Like, were you nervous, bro? Like, was there very little people in the crowd? Like, what was the experience like?
I feel like on this tour or just in general?
Just in general, when you first started your band.
I was, you know, like you get nervous, but the thing is like when you first start out, no one really knows about you.
Right.
So it kind of builds itself up. So
Right.
like in the beginning you're playing, this is actually our second time in Fresno
Oh,
because we played here by the college maybe like 2 years ago and we played to absolutely nobody.
right.
So like all like the kind of like nervousness, it's not like you go from playing to nobody to playing to like 20, 30 people.
Right.
Like it builds up and it gets easier.
What's the most amount of people that you've booked in a single venue?
Like how many we played to?
Yeah.
Well, back home, like in the Inland Empire, like in Riverside, the garage, like the backyard parties
Right.
go crazy.
Okay.
So, maybe 70, 80
Okay.
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's an insane number to think about, because like imagine seeing 70 to 80 people in front of you performing,
Right.
and they're all cheering you on.
Yeah.
Especially in somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
80 people in a backyard is crazy.
Yeah.
But I think that's cool. Like seeing how a band can come together, make good music that the city can promote or that people in the community really like. And I know it's hard because there's so many bands. It's very hard.
Especially in LA. Yeah.
Especially in LA. With that being said, yeah. Is there any city that you guys have gone to that you're just like, we just can't pick up the community?
LA.
LA, really?
Well, it is just like really competitive. You know, every show
Right.
you play, there's probably like 4 other that night.
Okay, yeah.
Like maybe 2 local, and then like maybe Blink-182 is in town or some like random
Right.
crap like
Okay,
that.
yeah. So then it takes a majority of the crowd away.
Yeah.
That's real.
But for the most part, like LA's, San Diego can be kind of hard to mull with. But other than that, like every city, you know, we've played in Reno, we played in San Francisco, Sacramento, Stockton. Like all those cities are great.
Right. So, going to all of these different places, has it changed your mind about the trajectory of where you want to take the band?
I mean, a little bit. It's always kind of been like, you know, I want to do this for the rest of my life.
Right.
It's just, it hasn't changed the trajectory of like where I see it going. It's just kind of been like, oh, this is the reality of it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like
Right.
nothing happens, you know, stuff happens overnight, but you're like a TikTok star if that
Yeah.
happens. So, I mean, yeah, it's not overnight. And there are times where you kind of be like, man, I really want to work on this, but like, there's nothing you can really do.
Man, what's really crazy is it's the difference between seeing a band and then seeing the social media part of them like really blowing up.
Oh, yeah.
But then in person, it's like 2 different worlds. It's
Yeah.
like, holy snap. Like, it's not what you would expect. But I think it's crazy because you guys continue to go no matter how many people are in the venue, no matter whether it sells out or not. Like, being able to keep that fire under you, what inspires you to keep going?
I don't know.
It's like tough question.
Yeah, well, you kind of have to not to be like weird choice of words. You kind of just have to have balls, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just want to, like you see it and you just kind of want to grab it.
Yeah.
So like like we've seen, not obviously, but like we've had improvements as a band. We've had like up and downs, and I love chasing that.
Yeah.
So like we're a lot bigger than we were like 2 years ago. So we've seen improvement. But yeah, I just want to kind of like improve as more as we can and maybe like be able to do this for a living.
Got it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So what instrument do you play for the band?
I do lead vocals and I'm rhythm guitar.
Nice. So seeing your group, are you like technically like the leader of everybody?
I mean, I don't see myself as a lead. I do like the booking and I'll do the social media, but I mean, we work as a group. Like,
good.
We wouldn't survive without each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a good thing to see it because a lot of people have that selfish mentality sometimes to be like, well, you know, things got to be run through me.
Right.
But that's a beautiful thing that you guys are all together and willing to work each other, almost like leaning on one another whenever shit needs to get done.
Yeah, I've heard I'm kind of like the worst like that, anyways, because I'm the only one who's an only child out of everyone. So I hear that I have only child syndrome a lot.
Okay.
Well, that can be a good thing sometimes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's insane. Like being a part of a band, you guys are touring different places. What do you tell, like, what does your family say whenever you're like, oh, we're going to go to Reno this time to go and do a tour? Like,
I feel like they've kind of got used to it.
okay.
You know, like, I'll tell my family, like back home, I'll be like, oh, we're performing in like Compton or something like that. And at first they were kind of like, oh my God. Like, and, but I always come home safe. So I feel like they just kind of got used to it.
Right.
And, you know, like when you do go, like we've been on the road now for like a week and a half.
Okay.
So we're still kind of new. This is only our second time leaving.
So last time we only hit, we only went up to like Sacramento and we hit like San Luis Obispo and you kind of came home. But being on the road, it can be scary. Like on our way up to Reno, like we hit the snowstorm and I almost like kind of drove off a mountain, but
Damn.
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck.
Dude,
yeah,
for
no,
real.
it's so scary, but like, it's stories to be told, you know? I feel like that's kind of like my motivation too, is I just want to have stories to tell
Right.
people, you know?
Right. Do you ever get homesick?
A little bit. But like, it's kind of yes and no, you know? Like, it's obviously like, since we're all dudes and there's this, we're always like with each other. There's times when like, I want to fight someone so bad. But, like, we get through it. It's been cool. Like, I like my alone time, but I already know I'm just going to get it when I get home. So I don't mind like, kind of being out here, you know?
Absolutely. Well, is there any inspirations that you want to tell anybody that's listening that's wanting to start up a band or just go out there and perform?
Yeah. Like, just do it. Like, not even starting a band. Like, I'll see people that are I'll see people at shows that are fans. They'll be like, I always wanted to learn guitar. Or, when I was a kid, I played drums and I just never got through with it or something like that. Like, if you want to do it, just do it.
Hell yeah. I like that, man. Let's go ahead and get somebody else to come in here and introduce yourself. Thank you, Casey, for coming on and reaching out, man. Nice meeting you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
And then let's go ahead. Yo, you hear us good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect, man. My name is Martin.
What's going on, Angel?
Angel. Okay.
Nice to meet you, DJ.
DJ Angel.
Nice to meet you. All right, Angel. Well, tell us your story, man. Like, how'd you guys come all together? I know he kind of gave us a little background of his, but I would love to hear it from your side.
Yeah, pretty much like the way I met Casey was he's had a bunch of flyers for PCC at the college I was going to at the time, and like sure enough, as I was leaving class, I seen like they needed a bass player, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll check it out, and that's pretty much how I met this dude, was through pretty much through the flyering and like especially through school.
Nice.
But
So growing up, did you always want to be a performer or even?
yeah, for the most part, I had a lot of family that was in bands already, and like I was able to go see like Adolescents and like at the Amoeba when I was like 11 or 12. So I think seeing that at a really young age, I was like, oh damn, like I think I want to do this. Like I don't think I could see myself working a 9 to 5. Like
Yeah.
That's real. When did you first start playing the bass guitar?
I started playing actually when I was like maybe like around 10 years old. We had like a music class in the school I went to at the time.
Right.
And I learned off the upright.
Right,
So I was like,
right.
so that was pretty much how I learned. But I think, yeah, around like 10 years old, that's when I like picked it up.
Dang. Is there any other instruments that you play?
For the most part, bass guitar, a little bit of piano, but for the most part, just bass guitar.
Is there anything that you want to learn that you haven't yet?
Drum. I'm like,
Drum.
it's just drums. Like, I give it to Kiwi because I'm like, because in our other band, he sings and plays drums.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, I don't know how he does it, but
That's
I'm like, yeah,
crazy.
drums for sure. I think I want a big one for me to learn.
Okay, word. And
Yeah.
so I want to ask you the same thing that I asked him. Do you ever get homesick being on these tours?
Sometimes I think it just depends. Like these dudes are kind of getting a little sick. The weather,
yeah.
like the road's starting to get to them. So I think they're ready to go on. But I think for me, it's not so much anymore. I think I like going to place and playing like our music for the most part.
Okay.
But not really. Yeah.
So far in the tour, which one was your favorite place to go perform
I
at?
think San Francisco. San Francisco was really dope. Like seeing, because we've never actually played in the Bay like that, and being in like downtown and like just being in that scene with like, I'm a really big fan of Flip Murrin, and like he's from the Bay, so I was like, oh man, this is like big homage almost.
Right.
It was really cool. Yeah.
That's tight, man. That's tight.
Heck yeah. So with that being said, was there ever a moment in time where you guys had to perform and you just felt like you weren't ready?
I think when we're sick, like sometimes on the tours, we get pretty like, I don't know what it is, but someone gets sick
And then it spreads.
Yeah. So usually like, we'll tell each other like, just thug it out, man. And then when we get to the hotel or whatever, just crash out, knock out. But usually, yeah, well, for the most part, we just tell each other, just thug it out, man. Like, you'll be all right.
What were you feeling in your very first showing?
I think just ready. Like, especially on the way up here, we drove through the storm through Mammoth Mountain.
Yeah.
So it was like gnarly, and like we were like, by then we were like, dude, let's just play a show. Like,
Yes.
we're ready. Like,
Yes.
let's get it.
That's good energy to go with, bro. Because I feel like me personally, if I had to perform in front of a bunch of people, my anxiety would take over.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And I
Yeah.
think that's the number one thing that really crumples a lot of artists is whether you're going to let that anxiety take over you or you're going to just play it out.
Yeah.
And that's insane, man. Hey, kudos to you, bro.
Thank you, man.
You do a lot
Appreciate
of
it.
things that people wish they could do.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
Absolutely, man. Is there something that you would like to tell anybody that's trying to get into this, or some words of inspiration or even encouraging?
I think for the most part, just stick to it. I think consistency and show, especially like people that are barely started a new band or getting into it, just show that you want it. Show that, go to the shows, go to play shows, like, be consistent. I think that's the biggest part. And then like, we're from LA too. So like when we're playing LA, it's always there's always like a battle almost, like consistent, like who you're trying to play with, or if you have like Oasis playing down the street or like whoever, like just show that you want it. I think that's a big one. Like be consistent.
Absolutely, man. And for you, like, what keeps you motivated every day to, come in and execute at your top?
This in general. I think what we're doing right now, playing the shows, I think just going to city to city, doing it for what it is. That's a big inspiration of mine. Especially like when these dudes get sick or whatever, I'm like, it's fine. Come on. Like, you'll be fine. But I think just the thrill of it. And then like, just like a normal job, you wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
You're not really, so I think being able to tell the stories and going home and being like, damn, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing, man. That's great to hear. And you have such a great spirit too.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You're definitely the one that everyone leans on to be like, come on, bro. Like, no, stuck it out together. Come on. Let's get it.
Let's go, man. Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, when you get home, we'll deal with it.
Yeah. Absolutely. You got it.
Well, with that being said, man, we thank you for having us, having you on there.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and pull the next member, let them know. We're going to be having the next member on. So then we go ahead and interview them, see how they're doing. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Angel.
Thanks for being
I
on.
appreciate you, man.
you.
Okay. All right, Aiden. Please tell us what instrument you play with the band.
Yeah, so I do lead guitar and backing vocals.
Nice.
Okay. Word. And when did you first start playing the guitar?
I think I remember the exact day or like the month. I think it was February 2018.
Dang.
Hey.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I remember, I think I started like the winter break before I got into 8th grade.
Okay,
So
got
in
it.
7th grade.
Got it. Dude, he said 2018. I'm thinking like that's the year I graduated.
Right.
Bro, I'm over here like, wait a minute. 8th grade is crazy.
Right.
So you learned on an electric guitar. Like, did you buy it? Was it something that was handed down to you? Was it like a
No, so it wasn't handed down, but yeah, basically I had been wanting to play guitar for a while.
right?
So my parents took me to a Sam Ash. And I just got one of those, those like cheap little Fender practice or like beginner's kits.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Gotcha.
I learned on that.
Gotcha. Okay. Word.
Man. So how did you meet your band? Like I've asked the question, but I want to see from your perspective, from your point of view. Like
Sure. Yeah, the way I met them. So basically, a couple of years ago, or right after I graduated high school, I was visiting the local like community college that I was planning on going to.
Yeah.
Just like during the summer before I actually went to the school, to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, while I was walking around, I saw a flyer that Casey had put up for, I think it was looking for lead guitarist and vocalist or vocalist.
Right.
And so basically I just hit him up and he was like, yeah, that sounds cool. We just need to find a drummer first, but we'll hit you up later.
Right.
And then they found Kiwi. He hits me back up. I go in for an audition and it's kind of how it goes.
Right. Oh, okay,
Dang.
that's dope. So how long have you guys been in a group? 2 years, right? 2, 3 years?
Yeah, around 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. Which one's your favorite place that you guys have performed at?
Ooh. Oh, that's hard to say. Honestly, we played a venue or I guess a hotel. Was it a few days ago? Called a Music City. Or not? That wasn't. Was that the hotel? I don't remember.
I was gonna say you performed in a hotel. That sounds crazy,
Right?
Yeah, it was weird.
Was it like in the lobby? Did they have their own venue space or?
I'm trying to remember. I have a bad memory.
You're good.
No,
you're
yeah.
good. I just heard that and I'm like, oh my God. Like, could you imagine walking into a hotel? Is just a live
Right.
band playing? That's sick.
That is sick.
And I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked these guys. Being on the road and going on tour, have you been homesick at all?
Honestly, I think we've done it so much. I've kind of gotten used to it.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily homesick, but like I do miss my cat a bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it would be nice to sleep in my own bed because I've been mostly sleeping on the ground.
Hey, hey, it's like that sometimes. I
That's
That's
get
the
you.
struggles of it,
For
right?
sure,
It
for sure.
is. It is.
That's the fun part, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So
but-
how long is the tour?
This tour, I think it's like 8 days, so like basically a
Okay.
week. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I can understand that
Right.
too.
Yeah, for
I'd probably
sure.
the second day I'd be like, all right, bro, I need my bed.
Yeah.
That's real. That's
Yeah,
real.
we left last Tuesday, so exactly a week ago.
Gotcha. And was there a specific band that really inspired you growing up?
Ooh.
Or artist or anything?
For sure. I mean, I listen to a lot of. That's it. I listen to a lot of Black Veil Brides.
Okay,
So I
yeah.
definitely looked up to them a lot.
Right.
I don't know if I'd say they fully inspired me.
Right.
In terms of like guitarists and stuff that did inspire me, Sinister Gaze from Avenged Sevenfold.
Gotcha.
He's one of my favorite guitarists
Right,
in terms of
right.
like playing style.
Okay. It's crazy. I would not have known that name if it weren't for my sister. If you're watching this, she knows all about that.
For sure.
But okay, word. And then is there any instrument that you haven't learned to play that you do want to learn?
Ooh. I've been wanting to learn drums. It'd be fun to pick up the piano again because I did piano as a kid, but I don't remember like any of it, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Word.
And that's interesting because we've talked to someone before that said the drums were the easiest thing that he ever learned.
Yeah.
What's your perspective on that? Is it easy? Is it complicated?
For drums?
Yeah.
From the little I have tried, it does seem pretty hard. Just like
Really?
I don't know, like
Because it's a lot of maneuvering.
yeah, it's like
right?
each limb has to do like an individual thing, and that can be like a
Right.
bit confusing.
Right.
But also just I don't know. I haven't been able to put that much time into like practicing
yeah.
it or anything because I live in an apartment, you know.
Yeah, no, I get you.
That's real. I don't think I could ever see myself playing the drums. I mean, my hand-eye coordination is horrible. I'd probably end up throwing the stick somewhere. But with that being said, man, where is a place that you guys haven't toured that you do want to go?
Ooh, it'd be fun to go to the East Coast at some point, or I would also like to play Canada.
Canada would be sick.
It's just really pretty, you know.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
For sure.
If there was a band that you could perform alongside with, or let's just say open for, is there a specific band that you would like to?
Ooh. Maybe like Knocked Loose or Bring Me the Horizon. I like a lot.
Bring Me the Horizon would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be an insane experience. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, with that being said, man, it was nice having you on. If you want to, go ahead and bring the next guy on. It was nice meeting you, brother.
Thank you so much.
nice
Nice
meeting
meeting
you
you too.
Of course.
Thank you for coming on there.
Sure.
Hello.
How you
What's
doing,
up?
man? My name's Martin.
My name's Kiwi.
Kiwi?
Kiwi, yeah.
DJ, nice to meet you, Kiwi.
DJ, what's up?
Kiwi's your actual name or is it a nickname?
No, it's a nickname. My name's actually like Lo Kuei. It's
Okay.
it's Taiwanese, but
Everybody calls you Kiwi.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easier to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Gotcha. Where'd you get that nickname or who gave it to you?
So like my actual name is spelled Lo, and then there's a space, and then Kuei.
Okay.
And when you typed in the Kuei part, it would autocorrect into Kiwi.
Kiwi.
And so that's how
Gotcha.
that kind of happened. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's tight, man. So I asked the question to all your band members. How was it that you guys met? And I want to get everyone's different perspective of it.
Oh, so they ordered me straight from the drum factory, actually.
Really?
Brand new, out of the box. No, I'm just kidding. So basically, for me at least, I had known about Vaughn's Island before, but it was one of my ex-girlfriends actually. I saw like they were posting like posters or
Right.
like on their story about like looking for a drummer because their last drummer quit.
Right.
And so she sent it to me, and then I was like, okay, I'm interested.
Right.
And so I
Trying to
went
win
out
her heart back, huh?
no, that's over.
Long
But
day.
yeah, but yeah. And then I just tried out, and then they were like, yeah, we're gonna keep you, and that's, it.
tight,
Yeah,
man. That's
Mhm.
tight. So, are the drums easy to learn?
Easy to learn, I'd say.
Because
In-
we've had somebody that say that like, the drum was the easiest instrument that
Right.
you've ever learned and all that.
Um,
But I want to get you guys your perspective on it.
in my opinion, because I've taught drums before, I actually do like a side gig as a teacher.
Nice.
So like for me, in terms of like just like starting out, drums is probably the hardest to grasp
Right.
as like a concept, because it's just like it takes the longest from when you start to like when you play something and sounds like music.
Right. Right.
Because like for most like noted instruments, you could play a few simple notes and it would sound like a song.
Right.
But for drums, it takes from like day one to like actually playing a full song all the way fully through. It's
Right.
gonna take like at least, I'd say, like a few months, 2 or 3 months. Yeah. Mhm.
So it's more about persistency more than like trying to pick up a specific note or anything of that sound.
Yeah, it's the thing about drums is a lot. It's a lot more physical, I think,
Right.
in terms of like, because you do have to build up those muscles. You have to build up like the
Right.
speed and like power and stuff, and it's also a little bit like mentally challenging too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I was going to say, has there ever been a time where you were performing and you felt like your muscle just burning and you're just like, dude, I can't wait to stop?
Yeah, actually, the last performance we did, I'm kind of getting over a cold. We went to like Reno, right, and it was like snow and blizzarding,
Right.
and like I was like I got sick immediately.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and so like it was kind of like during the worst of it, I could not play, but
Right.
I was playing, but like my muscles were just like giving out like way
Yeah.
easier than usual. But yeah,
We're hoping for a speedy recovery. You guys
Yeah.
are almost done with your tour.
Yeah.
You guys
Almost
got
done.
how many more days? 2 more?
one more. This is our last one, and then our next one tomorrow will be the home show.
Gotcha.
Which I guess can count. So yeah, two more shows.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a long time coming. Have you been
Right.
homesick yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss my girlfriend.
Dang, that's real. That's real.
I miss my
man.
dog too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
hopefully.
my bad, dude. I didn't
You're good. You're good. You're good. Go for it. Go for it.
So fuck, you're went out of my.
My
God damn it,
bad,
DJ.
bro. My bad, bro.
I'm trying to think of my bad. Throughout the tour, which has been your favorite place to perform at?
For me, I think it's Reno, because like Reno has been something like that I'm really not used to. I think
Right.
that it's for first of all, it's the only one we went out of state,
Right.
and so like it was pretty fun, and like the drive there was like crazy too. Yeah, and Reno is a great spot. It has a great community. It has great spots to play. Yeah.
That's cool. So when you guys are touring, I meant to ask this earlier with everybody. Did you guys go to a specific area and be like, oh, we should try the food here, or oh, we should try doing something here before we go to the next location?
Oh yeah. In SF in San Francisco, we definitely went to Pier 39 in the Fisherman's Wharf, and we tried the clam chowder there.
Nice.
Or at least I did. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty fire.
Yeah. And yesterday we went to Santa Cruz. We were in San Jose actually, but we went to Santa Cruz Pier, and like we checked out all the stuff there.
Yeah.
And I also got another clam chowder because I was sick and I needed something hot.
It heals
Yeah.
the soul.
helps,
Yeah.
yeah.
It heals the soul.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever had a bad clam chowder bowl, but I got a question. Did you get the bread bowl?
Yes,
Okay.
actually, yeah.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
Got
good.
you. That's
It was
Mando.
good,
I
yeah.
know some people that don't get the clam chowder and
They're
not get the bowl. Like that. I'm just like, that's diabolical. You got to get the sourdough
Like,
bread
dude,
with it.
at that point, toss the soup away. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. With that being said, is there a place that you haven't toured yet that you would like to go to?
We've been in the talks about Canada, like
Yeah.
literally anywhere, like sometimes Mexico too.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think for us, at least, that Canada is way more doable.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Mexico
understandable.
is a little bit harder to get in and out of
right.
at the moment.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I think Canada would be amazing. I mean, there's a lot of supportive people out there. I feel like they would welcome you guys in and be like, yo, we got another band from California that's
Right.
going to be coming out here. And,
Yeah.
and then another thing I wanted to ask, being where you're from, do you find it very competitive to try and find spots to perform at?
At the beginning, yes, when there's like really nobody that really knows your name.
Right.
But like as you get more and more, you play more and more, the people like that book shows actually like get to know you more. It's more and more opportunities just like start opening up for you. But yeah, at the beginning when you have like nothing, when you try and just like take a shot in the dark, it's kind of hard to get like a show at the beginning. Yeah.
Gotcha. And was there ever a time that made you feel like, man, like, I don't know if this is made for me? Or was there ever a time that made you feel like
doubt.
like doubting yourself? Anything like that?
our very, very first tour. Actually, I'm in another band called Glass Gen. But we did like our very, very first tour. That one only went up to like NorCal SF area, but I got sick immediately on that tour. I have the worst luck with getting sick on tour.
Hey,
But like, yeah. But no, that was just temporary. That was just like, okay, we had to cancel the last 2 shows of that tour too.
Okay.
But at the time, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like. But it was just that tour, and then everything else was like easy going. Yeah.
So you're not really too worried about the anxiety of playing in front of a bunch of people or anything like
Oh
that?
no. I've been doing music for most of my life. I started playing drums at like 5 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't even know what I was doing at 5 years old, bro. Playing with my Thomas the Train set. My goodness. But okay, well, kudos to you, man. That's an amazing thing to pick up, especially at such a young age.
Thank you.
I feel like some people have an artistic skill that they're able to pick up at a very young age and they just stick with it. And to this day, I'm trying to figure that part out for myself. I don't know what it is just yet, but I guess we'll figure it out when I get there. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Is there an instrument that you feel like you do want to pick up that you don't play yet?
And if you like what you hear, you can come forward. But if you don't, just stay back there.
Like when I do songwriting, I usually do bass, and of course guitar always helps with everything. But
Right.
yeah, I dabble in those a little bit, but not really. I want to get like better at those too. Yeah,
Okay.
bass and guitar.
Okay.
That's nice, man. So is there any words of inspiration or words of encouragement for anybody that's trying to get into being a part of a band or starting something?
Yeah, just don't give up. Just follow your passion. Like if you like what you really like want to do, then you should keep following it, because the best way to like follow success is to be yourself and to just like do what you like, because that's the best way to like keep yourself motivated. Is like
Yes.
if you like what you do, then you're never gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen.
Agreed, man.
Yeah,
Agreed.
well, thank you, Kiwi, for your time, man. It was
of
a
course.
pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting
And good luck on today's performance.
Dude,
Nice
thank
meeting
you.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Casey, again for allowing me to do this and to showcase you guys. You guys are all amazing, meeting each and every single one of your band members. And it's incredible that it's because of you that you created such a great atmosphere. So keep doing what you're doing, man. I respect it. And thank you again for letting me be a part of it, bro.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
It was
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you, brother. Absolutely.
And please go ahead and plug in your socials, where they can find you and your band.
We're Vaughn's Island. You can find us on Instagram, mainly Instagram. We have a TikTok, we have a Tumblr too, and Facebook. And you can find our music on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, Deezer, I think Tidal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the random stuff.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for staying tuned for another episode of the Broke Boys. We love you, and I'll make sure to put all his information in the description. Much love. Peace.